Your room is a reflection of your mind state. If you have a messy room, you have a messy mind. Like some of you guys have plates that have been sitting in your room for days, just rotting away. You don't open your windows, your room stinks. Like, you don't change your bed sheets. If visitors came to your house, would you feel embarrassed if they saw your room? If the answer is yes, go clean your room. You'll feel so much more better about yourself. You'll have more clarity, more self-respect. How can you expect others to respect you when you don't even respect where you lay your head? Let's say that you go to your friend's house, yeah, and you go to their room and it's very messy. Look, we don't judge, but let's say that you go there 10 times and every time you go to your friend's room, it's very messy. You'll start to think this person does not care about themselves. They don't respect themselves. So let's apply this to ourselves. If our room is messy every single day, how can we truly respect ourselves?
Clean your room. Organize your life. Like get a routine. Get up every day at the same time. Go to bed at the same time. Establish disciplined habits. Schedule. Here's how to use a schedule. Sit down, open the calendar, and think, okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to design a week of days that I would really like to have. So what that would mean is that you would schedule things that you would consider meaningful and productive, on a daily basis, so that you feel that your life is justified by having a day like that. And also to schedule enough of your responsibilities so that you make progress day by day instead of falling farther behind.
I started cleaning up my room last year and it completely changed my life. She said, your room is an externalization of your mind. And that's right. That's exactly true. To the degree that you're in your room, the room is you. Now, that isn't how people think, but that's okay. It doesn't matter if they think that way. That's how it is. So straighten up what you can straighten up and quit saying things that make you feel weak. And then you'll know what to do next.
If my house is clean,
you feel better.
What my brain is like, I can think clear.
Yeah.
When I have like a super clean house, and also if I feel like I'm struggling mentally, I clean. It's something about putting that energy into something else.
Like organization.
Yeah.
Like if I get my house organized, if I get this organized,
absolutely.
I can get my mind.
Like if my house is clean,
you feel better.
What my brain is like, I can think clear.
Yeah.
When I have like a super clean house, and also if I feel like I'm struggling mentally, I clean. Check your surroundings. If your environment is chaotic, your mental could definitely be affected by that. So definitely like clean, and even if it's just not dirty, reorganize. Redo your living room. Redo your room. Put that energy into something productive, and it will help you. Like it will help mentally.
Why it's important to clean up your room. It's like, hey, man, you have a room.
Yeah.
It's like most people throughout human history have not had a room. You have a room. Well, my room's a hellhole. It's like, well, then you're a denizen of hell inhabiting it. You should do something about that. Well, what? Well, put it in minimal order. Get your clothes together, because you have to wear those, and that's how people are looking at your clothes. So get your clothes in order. What clothes should you be wearing? Not the clothes of a total wretched loser. How about that?
Tasmanian devils and stuff like that.
Well, right, exactly. Well, and what about your bed? Well, is it comfortable? Do you make it in the morning so it looks like half civilized? Can you sleep there? It's like, is there junk everywhere so you just hate your life when you walk into your room? It's like, clean the damn thing up. See if you can. Why it's important to clean up your room. It's like, hey, man, you have a room.
Yeah.
It's like most people throughout human history have not had a room. You have a room. Well, my room's a hellhole. It's like, well, then you're a denizen of hell inhabiting it. You should do something about that. Well, what? Well, put it in minimal order. Get your clothes together, because you have to wear those, and that's how people are looking at your clothes. So get your clothes in order. What clothes should you be wearing? Not the clothes of a total wretched loser. How about that?
Tasmanian devils and stuff like that.
Well, right, exactly. Well, and what about your bed? Well, is it comfortable? Do you make it in the morning so it looks like half civilized? Can you sleep there? It's like, is there junk everywhere so you just hate your life when you walk into your room? It's like, clean the damn thing up. To clean up your room, and everyone laughs about that because I'm taking that seriously. It's like, well, clean up your room. Everyone's mother has told them that 1,000 times, right? But I try to explain why. It's like, well, you have a bit of chaotic potential right in front of you. It's in some sense infinite in potential, and the domain in which you can manipulate that might be rather restricted because of the restrictions that are part and parcel of your existence. But maybe you have your room, and you might think, you might have contempt for that, and so it's a complete bloody catastrophe. But you don't have to. You could think, well, it isn't a room, it's a place of potential. And as soon as you know that, then it's not your room anymore. It isn't a room. The room that you see is your preconception of the space that you inhabit. And what you see is the low resolution consequence of your assumption and lazy habit and blindness.
You've got to make sure you're putting yourself as a priority, because people that don't, everyone can tell. Everyone can tell that you're not a priority to yourself, and they will treat you as such. Men know how to pick you so that you can do for them. Oh, she doesn't put herself first, so I'm pretty sure she'll do whatever I ask because look at her. And she's not going to expect much out of me because she's lucky to have somebody, basically. So putting yourself first and not being lazy to get ready is basically saying, I love me. No matter what, I'm going to get myself up and put myself first so that I can create the life that I want. You know what they say, and I know a lot of people work, but get up early. That's all I can tell you. Go to bed early, get up early. Sacrifice some sleep or go to bed early. It'll be worth it in the end anyways. Can you do a video topic about having friends that are pick-me chicks? You shouldn't have any more friends that are pick-me chicks. If you're leveling up, you got to level up, which means you have to leave people behind.
You're tired of laziness, you don't want it to be a part of your life anymore, but you don't really know where to start. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to do. Step 1, you are going to pray. You're going to pray and you're going to say, Lord, this is what is on my plate right now. This is all the stuff that I have to do. I'm procrastinating. And you just have to be real and honest with God because he knows already. He just wants to be invited into the situation so that he can come and help you, because he says in our weakness, he is made strong. So that's the first thing you do. You pray and you say, Lord Jesus, I need you to come and rectify the situation because I can't do it. I have no energy right now. I have no desire to pray. I have no desire to even do the work that I've got to do. I've got all these dreams and all these aspirations and I don't know how to execute it right now because I'm just feeling lazy. You just have to be honest with him with that. So that's step 1. Step 2 is you're going to go outside and take a walk. Whenever I am feeling demotivated, I put on a very cute gym outfit. I get my running shoes on and I go out for a run. Hair goes in a ponytail and I'm ready to run because I find that it just clears my head so much. I just feel so free when it's time for me to run, and then I'm like on a prayer walk in the middle, because I don't just run all the time. I'm like not a full speed runner, okay? I want to be a runner. That's one of my goals for this year, but I'm not the type of person that can run for like half an hour without breaks. So when I'm taking my breaks, I have a little prayer walk and I'm like, Lord, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to work on and I'm struggling here. I need your help in here, here, here. We pretty much need God's help in every area. And so I'm just honest with him whilst I'm having my prayer walk, whilst I'm going on my run, and then that's that. Then I come home and I eliminate all distractions. If it's TikTok that's distracting me where I feel like I'm procrastinating, I get rid of it. If it's Instagram, I get rid of it. If it's YouTube, I get rid of it. And I do that so that I have no option but to focus on the things that I don't want to do or that I'm struggling with doing. And then I do that. And then the next step is I just do the task for 2 minutes. The 2-minute rule is a literal game changer because all it is you doing one